Salutations, my common folk. So, same drill as usual. I've just been farming, getting resources and stuff. And, just out of the blue, she just decided she wanted to talk. I think she's feeling lonely, so I might have to actually visit the spring soon. Because this this is the second time this happened when I'm farming. And the first time was the first one I already captured. You didn't miss anything. But this is like the official second time, right? So it's like, okay, how often are you going to do this? But yeah, let's hear what she's saying. I think she's just feeling lonely. Besides the fact that Marta got KIA and stuff.
I'm sorry. I didn't want you to have to see me crying. It's just that I can't get Marta out of my mind. She was such a lovely old lady. But we should try not to dwell on it. We have so little time together. Let's talk about happier things. That was the first time I've ever seen snow. It was so beautiful. Like a giant fluffy white blanket. If we played hide and seek, you'd never be able to find me. I'm so white as a horse. Don't forget to take me to the spring now and then. I miss talking to you.
I've not taken her to the spring at all, by the way. Like, ever since she made that offhand comment of, my stomach's getting a bit full. I should walk around a bit before I drink some more water. I immediately went, okay, cool. And I just threw it out my head. I'm not going to bother. You can go there on your own time after I fix your illness. But, no, I gotta go to the spring. Because even now, King Trode's sitting there saying, oh, visit the spring sometime. I may not be keeping notes, but I do know that you've been neglecting my daughter. It's like, dude, I'm trying to stop an evil of epic proportions, and you're sitting there whining about, oh, why are you not talking to her? Mother, that's out of my way. I'm a hero. I cannot be strayed from my heroic path. Thank you very much. Yeah, sure. I'll visit the spring so she can shut up. Just please talk with me. Okay, you want to talk so badly? Just come over. What do you want? What's so important that you have to stop me in the middle of my heroic journey while I'm trying to save the last bloodline to the sage. Yeah. I was trying to figure out the proper way to say it. I'm trying to save the last heir to the sage's bloodline. Yeah, because heir was popping in my head. I was wondering, like, why is heir here? Last heir to the sage or last heir to the bloodline of the sage? I'm trying to save the last heir to the bloodline of the sage. And she's sitting there talking about something. Oh, you could surely spare a couple minutes to go to the spring and talk with me for a few 30, maybe an hour at most, just catch up. It's like, dude, we just saw a dog fly up in the air and say, I'm gonna go kill somebody. Why is that not on your number one list of priority? Like, come on now. Whatever. It's just, okay, just cut to what we need to be at. I'll see you guys on the next part. Alright.
Welcome back, Babataka. I trust you had a peaceful respite. If you ever feel lost after a long rest, you might want to speak to your fellow party members for advice. Great goddess, may you watch over and protect this poor child. Why, thank you, Heavenly Father. I'm going on my way now. So I went to Irkutsk in order to get this lovely little dragon's weapon. Cost me solid 11k. I got a good 39k to play with. I need to put the magic water back. Every time I organize it, because I just don't have enough space, it just immediately throws out anything that's not equipped. I mean, I'm fine with that. Just, maybe allow me to put some key items that I don't want out. Or at least, like, make my weapons not take up this slot, now that I think about it. Because my slots are limited based off the fact that the weapons take up more than half of it. Well, not more than half. It's like they actually just take up a legitimate half, and then the other half is just, oh, well, I can throw some magic water up here. Do I have everything equipped or no? Okay, so a little bit less, one less. And we are good to go. Yes,
Now we can go to the church and find out what's happening there. I just had to see because it just zoomed out of nowhere. Alright, so Sevilla Cathedral, big church. And then I don't think there's anything of value here, weapon-wise or armor-wise. I think it's pretty much more the same. How grand and majestic! A truly oh, people disappeared. No, maybe because it's night, that's why. A truly grand and majestic, well actually no, they're up on the upper level, aren't they? Yeah, they are, they have to be. Alright, well, what do you got? Because the weapon shop guy is out here still. I mean, I could give her this, but I don't want to. Oh, and I got her a new staff. I don't know if I said that yet. But she has a new staff now. It's the staff I've been trying to get from the casino. I happened to just go to pick them, since I remember at least that place. And open that little cell door that had all the chests sitting there. Lucked out. Got it. If I get one more mini medal though, if I go to the mini lady's place, which I did already earlier, then I get a mini staff of destruction. Let me go to this mystical spring so I don't have to hear her complain about it now I think about it. It just chimed in. Like, oh yeah, she has been saying go there. Well, let's go ahead, catch up. I know you've been missing yours truly. You know, never mind the demon dog. That can always wait. So we're here now, Medea. Baba Taka drinks from the mystical spring. Well, thank you. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a bit preoccupied. I was thinking about Marta. I had a grandmother when I was little. She died a very lonely woman. She was never able to marry her true love. It's a little ironic, really, when you consider my current circumstances.
So you're saying I have a shot?
Fate is such a mysterious thing.
You don't really want Prince Charmles. You want yours truly, the hero of these lands.
I wonder if I'll really be able to go through with this marriage.
Honestly, I don't know what King Tro's thinking, but you need to speak that out with him. You're his daughter. Surely he'll listen to you. Alright, one more. Just to be on the safe side. Go right ahead. Oh, she's full. Really? All that whining about go to the spring just to say that. Just to throw a hint my way. Talking about some. I just want to marry my true love. Who's to say it's even me in the first place? But you know, one can hope. I need to go to the cathedral. And then we can finally get down to business. All proper like. So oh well. I heard a chicken. I don't know if that qualifies as morning or night. It's morning. Okay. I say that because the sun is slowly rising in the sky. Oh, so it was night. They're just out there for no reason. Alright, cool. Well, trying to see how fancy this place truly is. I already explored. Well, I didn't really walk up here now I think about it. Do you have any treasure for me to loot? I would be quite happy if you did. And I need to find another mini medal. If I find one, I'm immediately going back to her. Because that staff of destruction is... I mean, it's just a new staff. That's the only reason why I want to go back to that. That's a game changer right there. That's variety. And Jessica needs that right now. Because if I get rid of the staff, she's going to have her stats decreased. At least her mana, that is. It's better I have that, so at least she has 30 more mana to work with. But then again, I had the prayer ring on her. But I don't want to keep it on her forever, though. Let's see what... Alright, cool. Let's see what these guys have to say. This building connects the Lord High Priest's mansion with the cathedral. Only those summoned by His Holiness are permitted to ascend to his residence at the top. Well, can I go? Ah. Why? Why is he here?
Well, you have me here. Haven't we met somewhere before?
Just casually glides down. Oh, it's you losers. Okay. Why? Why are you following us?
I see your memory's got worse. How much older than me are you, brother?
Ah, yes. The persistent rule breaker I had to expel from the Abbey.
Angelo's just tired of him. It's like, dude, you're just following up. Like, if you wanted to follow us this much at this point, you might as well have just taken down Domegas yourself.
Angelo, wasn't it? Ah, enough fun. I do hope I didn't cause any offense.
No, not really. If anything, I was just laughing at you more than you were trying to mock me, but whatever.
Anyway, no time for idle chit-chat. I have to select men to form the Lord High Priest's personal guard.
Well, wouldn't you know that we're looking for business right now? How about that? It works out perfectly.
The luxury of a carefree existence such as yours is not something I can afford. So, if you'll excuse me...
Alright, Marcello.
Be well, and may the goddess keep a close eye on you.
Look, he even blessed us, even though I feel like he's just saying keep a close eye because Angelo likes to be a little pickpocket. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a blessing. That's the way I interpret it, at least. And he's just gonna let the escalator go back up? How dare you? How do I get back on? Really? How'd you even get here? Okay, I was about to say, I didn't see the door thing show up. Are you serious? Something else is happening.
It's indecent. How does a nobody like him get to become master of the Lord High Priest's guards? Such an important responsibility demands a person of repute, someone of character, like you or I.
No doubt that peasant bribed His Holiness. I've heard rumors about him. It won't last. He'll never be anything more than a watchdog. He's enjoyed all the promotion he's going to get. This is as far as his money will take him. The burden of his lowly origins will soon bring him crashing back down to earth.
Always fun to see. Always fun to see a bunch of classes acting as usual. You ever know those what's it called, Korean mangas and stuff? Those manhwas, as they put it, when they sit there. My dad's a construction worker. You can do nothing. What's your what construction company does your dad belong to? He belongs to Meijing Construction Co. You can't lay a finger on me. He's right. His dad can wipe out my family from existence with just a single word. I always find it funny. If somebody should make a, now that I think about it, whenever you see how far they go bullying there, somebody should make a thing where they go over to America and then they quickly learn that they can't do that, and then they're just trying to figure out how to live life at that point. It's like, I just got pieced up by like 20 kids because they all just hate me because I tried to bully this one kid. They don't even like him. They just don't like the fact that I think I can get away with it. Is he coming, or are we not seeing him? I mean, I preferred a little escalator to show up, but I guess we're going back to see the man of humble origins, even though I'm pretty sure they were just hinting at Marcello. They had to be. There's no other person they could have been hinting towards. I'll check in with at least Angelo, because this is more his speed, honestly. He's sitting there telling me the do's and don'ts of the church. It'll be helpful. Either that or I need to go to Nails. I might have to go to Nails, low key. Something should have happened by now. Yeah, hold up. Alright, guys. Flew off towards the island where the high priest lives. Yeah, I get that, but you know the issue. I knew I was there for something. I immediately forgot that I need to ask Angelo, and when Jessica said that, I thought that was the general group's consensus on it.
I'm afraid I may have I may well have been right. That dog, or rather, Rapthorn, is doing just what I feared. But even if I'm right, and we wanted to get ahead of him, we couldn't. It's a shame humans can't fly. We need the goddess to give us a piggyback or something.
Alright, well, you were helpful. So, assuming that all is good, right? I went to the Sevilla Cathedral. Now I go... Oh! Island! High Priest. I'm pretty sure there was a High Priest in Nails. But then again, there was a priest in Nails. Not a High Priest, but... I think I'm getting it confused. I sure hope that you guards are out the way, and render distance is not... render distance is pulling one over on me. Alright, well, what do you guys gotta say? Off limits to those not... Ooh, what if... Hold up. Big brain moment. I didn't... Okay. I was pressing buttons that... At that point, it wasn't working for me. What if... I am of the cloth. Open the door. Alright, well then, it seems that even here I am excommunicated. Such a shame. Well, let me go back here. Switch you back. I have to get there though. I don't know how. It's a fun little puzzle. I need some type of hint. Something to work with. Let me see. My boat's over there. Zoom out. This is the only island though. And this is the only feasible island from Irkutsk. Because he flew east. Because here, I'm assuming this is the Dark Ruins right here. Mouse. Yeah, I was going to say. Mouse time, everyone. This right here on the upper left. Ruins, right? This, Irkutsk area / Argonia, all that fun stuff. This, I don't remember. Actually, no, this is Argonia. This is hunting grounds. This is a bridge. What? Look at me. I'm becoming a native by the second, man. I'm proud of myself. I was about to go down the wrong path, but then I immediately autocorrected. That's how you know I know the area well. It's like I've been here for quite some time. I know the ins and outs of this place. Let me actually ask the guards. That might be what I have to do. Just checking with those guys that are sitting there. Oh yeah, I can't believe Commoner is there trying to become a guard. It should have been me. I should have got that promotion. Dude, why are we being picky about these things? Just accept the fact that you weren't qualified. Alright, no need to sit there and try and talk somebody down or something like, I don't know. No need to speak bad on their name. There we go. It's because you don't like the fact that you weren't promoted. Alright guys. Enlighten me. This building connects the Lord High Priest's mansion with the cathedral. Only those summoned by him. Don't slip over the edge. Wow. Wowie! Maybe Tro to have something helpful for me. I can't reach that. What if? Idea. Not a good idea, but an idea. I'm thinking, right? Because I looked at Mr. Map. Mr. Map gave me an inkling that, because I'm thinking this over here is Imperia's island, right? That I can't reach. And if I guide myself over there, maybe some lights or something to light up like they were talking about in the legend. Then I gotta go back. and then I have to fly up past that because I'm not allowed in. Maybe that's what we need to do. That's how we need to cook up this recipe. Let me go ahead and ask Strode. Alright, you're useless. Well, appreciate it. You have you're a heck of a companion. Alright, where's my boat at? Up here? Yeah, I'd rather just call this. Ooh, you know what? Is that can't be a church, could it? One last little check-see before I do that. No, that's an inn. What if the church has upstairs? It's a big church. It has to have stairs. Or is it just a lower level? I see windows up here as if it has a second floor. Now, whether or not those are just decorative windows or not, is to be decided. What you got?
His Holiness is certainly worthy of being called a great sage. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, well, that's the problem. He is a great sage, and I have to sort of put a stop to that.
Please let him fail.
No. Yeah.
Please let him fail. Let him fall from power.
Alright, you're praying for something else entirely different. How about you? I'm gonna assist you. Okay. Oh, you know what I need to do? Holy crap, I just remembered. The great Calder Russia can help me out of this predicament. He's the actual fortune teller here. I keep forgetting he's a thing I can go to. Well, he's not a thing. He's a person I can go to, but his shop is a thing I can go to. I need to go to Alexandria. No, not that. I need to go to Fairbury. Fairbury was the first one. Alexandria is just Jessica's home. I'm forming a plan of attack right now. This episode is going to be short. Slight little fourth wall break there, but yeah, it's gonna be just a teeny bit short considering that last episode was quite the length. I don't want to burn you guys out over it. All right, let's see. All right, Call to Russia. Show me what. Oh, actually, now I'm curious. Is there? Nope, already took care of that. Alright, buddy, help me out.
Ah, you have returned. I sense you have not come to me for a social visit. No doubt you have come to have your fortune told. Very well. As it is you, I will make an exception and not ask for my palm to be crossed with gold coins. You do not need to tell me what you want to know. My crystal ball will tell me everything. What will it show today? Yes, the mists are clearing. Is this a ship? Yes, and an ancient ship too. I see the ship sailing along a river and then... I think it is going into a cave. That is all I can see. You must figure out the rest for yourself.
Honestly, you just helped me a lot with that, dude. Now I got an actual plan. And that is, boat strategy was the best strategy. Let me go here. I can call my cat. I already have Holy Protection called. Well, not called. Casted. Alright. This. Bomber spell. And then now, while I do that, I can also check this because, again, paranoia is a heck of a thing. It's like, I was one of those kids that got in the habit of double saving like a loony. It's like, you just saved, I know. I had to be sure of the sure, you know? just to be on the safe side. Alright. But now that means I can... Ooh. There might be something else over here. I'm curious. Might as well see while I'm over here. Aha! Open. Open. There we go. It's like now that I want a mini medal, it doesn't even bother showing up. It's just a little closed off area, isn't it? But yeah, I was farming out and about, and then it's just like, you know, might as well pay her a visit, see where I stand with that. And then when I realized I was up on something actually decent, now I have to try. Alright, I'm sailing, and then I see a cave. That's my hint. So I'm on an ancient ship sailing, and I should find a cave somewhere. Oh, maybe that small island has a cave. Okay, I might have gotten the Dark Ruins wrong. No, what is this then? Oh, that's Trodain. Okay, I was looking like I don't remember what that is. Okay, well, I don't think Small Island is about to pay off. Yeah, this is an actual small island. There's no caveage involved. I'm sailing and I'm looking for a cave. At least that's the general idea there. At least I can see what's on this before I go. I might as well. Got nothing else going. Ah! A little riptide man. Aren't you quite amazing? Well, while you do that... well, let's go ahead. Terra Talons. Too bad I can call my team. Ah, you have an AoE. You might have to get added to the team, depending on your health pool. Right now, you're doing pretty nice. Confirmed 200, maybe upper 3. Yeah, at least confirmed 200. All right, not upper 3 though. Not upper 3 at all. Copper monster. No, actually, you are. How about that? Who will I get rid of? Talos can stay. Well, yeah, that's the one I need anyway, so. She can leave. Welcome to the team, bud. His name is Seesaw. What an amazing name you have. I'm actually going to use the Seed of Defense on Jessica. I find myself using the seeds more on her, per se, because it's like, she can only do so much. I'm sailing and I'm heading on the seas somewhere. Oh, maybe... because I sailed this side. Maybe it intended for me to sail, right? Not get on the island. But I need to head west. Right? Well, this is west now, but if I were to turn around, that'd be east. I don't know, dude. My sense of direction is not too great right now. And see that weird looking island, though. Curiouser and curiouser. And it has a rosary on it. And disembark here. There's something here. Ah! I sailed And this is a cave of some kind. I mean, realistically, it's like a dungeon or something, but you know, of some kind. There's wings on it though. And I have the everything key. Ideas. Ideas. Can I not? Please, I thought I was on to something here. You just have this sitting here? Why? You have it sitting here over a little... What's this up top? Oh, well, that's an elevator. Clearly. I thought this was like a weird little dungeon thing where it's like if the prisoner escapes, you can always just drop him. I'm like, okay, cool. Have fun with that. You think you're getting out, but we can just drop you. You guys got anything creative? How about you, Jessica? Alright. What about you, Angelo? You know, Yangus should use the last one because he's not too helpful when it comes to the smart decisions. I hate to call him stupid, but he every now and then he kind of is. Not every now and then, majority of the time. Every now and then he speaks wisdom though. But he lives by instinct, not by but like when you think about it too, whenever he solves something, he's just like just beat him up. Easy solution. Yeah, you ain't wrong, but we need a little bit more grace when it comes to this. Kadarasha, my friend, you needed to help me by pointing me in a better direction. Yeah, but it's like if I left or put, right? Dark Ruins is the left. I know those are the Dark Ruins. It has to be. Entering a cave. Where could a cave be? Sailing into a cave. I don't know, dude. I'll pay you one more visit. Maybe I missed something. I gotta pay attention. My companions aren't of much help at the current moment. Imagine them just getting more frustrated because like, dude, you're back here again? Well, do you guys have any idea? No? Then I suggest you shut your mouth. Let's see. What about you, just look? Just say it. I check with Kadarasha, then I go to the cathedral again. Because at least when I went to the cathedral, they were saying stuff. So let's see. Really? How dare you go to sleep at a reasonable time? Well, I guess I'm going to the cathedral. But it's High Priest, so I need to reach the High Priest here. They told me I'm using my boat for something. It's definitely it flies out again soon. Finally. Okay, so you guys are saying stuff here. So what is this though? Because there's no reason this is just a huge chunk of empty land without something here. And now that I think about it, this is being blocked off by mountain. Like all this. Oh, but that leads to Trojan. Oh, never mind. This is Trojan area. God damn it. What if... Let me go back to Irkutsk. I need to go to Martyr's Cottage. Okay, this might be a little bit longer based off the fact that I refuse to be stumbling about with no idea. When I have a mystery, I gotta solve it. Alright, I gotta go here. Let's hope Marek's still in there. He should be, at least. So at least I can ask him for some type of clue as well. Oh, they closed it. Oh, did you leave? I was about to say, don't do that to me.
Mama, our friends will avenge your death. I promise you.
East, yes, in the Lord High Priest Island. How far he flash? Alright, so that's where he ran off to. So the Sevilla Cathedral is where he ran off to. Now I need directions to the bird. Far-flung corner of the world, surrounded by treacherous cliffs, so that none may approach. First, search for a sea chart to show the way. What the I can't even bring up the map here. Far-flung corner of the world, surrounded by treacherous cliffs. Far-flung corner of the world. Corner of the world. So maybe. We gotta. It's taking like all my brain power. I'm getting wrinkles by the second in my little dome. Alright, you cast this. I don't gotta deal with that. So it was flying in this direction, but I had to take a detour. So that's been established. I don't need to be here right now, but I still have to be here in the chain of events. I need to go to a corner of the world, surrounded by cliffs. Far-flung corner of the world. What if? Because it's not that. What if the down comes into play now? What if it's that, like this bottom area? Far-flung corner. If we have the thing, right? If we have the the little text scribbles telling me up in Irkutsk right over here, right? And it says it's in a far-flung corner. It wouldn't say far unless it was far. You're catching my drift? Maybe it's that. I'm gonna check this out. I'm pretty sure this is Dark Ruins. It has to be. And if I have that confirmed, I can run the nails, hop on my boat. Yeah, I was right. So run the nails. And then now I can go down to the boat. This is It's like I could call the cat, but it'd just take more time calling the cat as opposed to just jogging down here. Although this is taking a while. Honestly, I feel like I should have just called the cat, just so I can speed it up and confirm it. Some lovely stallions out here with the monsters. Nobody wants them. They're clearly meant to be put down at a later date. Alright, so using process. I can't reach that. So that means I might be right about my theory, because this is like treacherous cliffs. This is a big mountainous area. I'm sailing, right? So it has to be this. Then they said I would find a cave. Don't whistle, I need this. So it has to be this. Because this one, that's accessible. This isn't. It's like I have to keep tapping the camera just to keep it at an angle that's, you know, satisfactory for me, I guess you could say. So what if... I tried, man. I was thinking, like, what if the waterfall itself is an easy thing to hop up on? The question is, where is my cave? This is a doozy, man. It has to be this, though. So, what do you guys have to say? Oh my god. Real helpful, guys. Real helpful. I keep going to Yangas because I've been whistling non-stop and getting gold golems. So that just became a force of habit at that point, where I just know where it's at. Alright, so clearly not this far-flung corner of the world. What if it's... There's like another area I can access, like just right over here too. I'll try. I'm sailing on an ancient boat, which I am right now, going to caves. I need to seek out Arasha again. This is nothing. I can get on that. I know over here, because I tried getting up here before. I know over here I can't get up there. So, is this the right thing? Please be. But this leads into like a little gorge area. It doesn't do anything. And there is no cave for me to access here. It's like they're just sitting there waiting on me to figure it. Like, I thought we were a team, guys. Help me out here. It's ridiculous. Back to Fairbury. I need to check in with Calder again. I'm gonna just call him Calder or Rasha. One of the two. Good old Calder, or it sounds too much like Carter instead of Calder. Good old Rasha. I need to check in with him. It's morning time, so it's guaranteed awake. I haven't asked everybody in town too, now I think about it. Alright, so you first. Make sure yeah. The crystal ball told us that the thing you seek is in a riverside cave that you can enter by ship. Whether it's true or not, I do not know. It's simply what I saw. Riverside cave that I can enter by ship. Now, assuming I'm leaving Irkutsk, right? So let's go here. My boat's not gonna be there though. His crystal ball told me of the future of me coming back to him, and he was just like, dude, I told you, I don't know what's your problem, figure it out. It's like, my problem is, it's confusing. Riverside cave that I can enter by boat. So naturally, I go, oh, hey, he's going here. I go to the Sevilla Cathedral. Because I'm like, hey, anywhere you go, right? You know, a little magic, a little something. The thing I seek Riverside Cave. I wish these maps would actually show me where a possible cave could be. Ah! What if... No, this is regular area. This is Pickham. I forget what that is. Yeah, this is regular town place. So this is Miley Abbey area in Simpleton. So that's not the one. Riverside Cave. What the fuck? And I'm stuck entering by boat. This is I know, kind of difficult. Help me, Pope. Holy Island Nails. Kill someone. Bring judgment on you. You. Ah! I was sailing down a river in the eastern continent when I saw this really weird cave under a bridge. What a find. Really weird cave under a bridge. Eastern continent. Really weird cave under a bridge. Eastern continent. I'm one of those people that I have to keep saying it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna goldfish immediately. Eastern. God damn it. Eastern continent under a bridge. Eastern continent under a bridge. Spray my bug repellent. It's like I have good memory for everything else, but when directions hit me, man, I just I don't know why I shut down, but I just did. Eastern continent, cave under a bridge. Eastern continent, cave under a bridge. Eastern continent, cave under a bridge. Okay, I think it's cemented. So like as long as I say it enough times, then it just sort of sticks. Eastern continent. So you know the ordeal, the whole never eat soggy waffles, right? So Eastern continent, this area. I have to check this out. Under a bridge. That's a bridge right here. All right, let's go. We got a plan of attack. I'm hoping to God that I finally rubbed 2 and 2 together, but that is yet to be seen. Under a bridge. Oh, but that's the northern no, because this is Trodane's area. West was Northern Impasse because that was Argonia. Eastern continent under a bridge. This is a valley that turns into a river that leads to the ocean. This is a bridge. No, that's not a bridge, but this leads me into this area, which leads me to a bridge. Yes, should be coming up soon. So I see the bridge. From what I saw, I don't see any openings. I'm hoping to God there is one. And I see an opening. I'm such a smart cookie. I'm a genius. Oh my gosh. I got it though. I got it. took me forever, but I got it. Alright. Good thing I had that key that unlocks anything. What we got in here? You know what I can do too? I can probably, find another mini medal so I can get her staff while I'm at it. Alright, see the magic? I'll just hand that to her. And what's over here? Ah, an Octavian pirate, you say? Goodbye. Oh, I was about to say, that many hits, that's a little bit too much damage there, but just 32. You had me worried for nothing. Get out of here, garbage. It pays to talk to people, man. They guide you in your environment. Let you learn the ways of life. Let you understand your surroundings and who's around you. Who you can trust and who not to say anything to. Oh my god, this hurt. I mean, I'm not complaining. I just need to see map. Yangus, go talk to your ex for us. Tell her that we need this cave first.
I recognise ya. You're that lot who got the Venus tear for me, ain't ya?
Indeed.
Fancy seeing you again in a place like this.
Red, what on earth are you doing here?
Well, I heard a rumour that there's treasure here. Belonged to that old pirate, Cap'n Crow. Mentioned treasure to me, and I'm unstoppable. I can't get enough of it. So I got myself this boat and came on down to see what I could find.
Cool stuff. I hope you have fun with that. You know what I just thought of? If everybody knows the legend of Cap'n Crow to some degree, right? Where it's like, oh, his treasure's in the cave, right? They know where the cave's at simply based off the fact that it's under a bridge. And it's not like covered or anything like that. It's quite literally under a bridge in full view. Because it's right next to the water and you have to sail in.
By the looks of ya, you're here for the same reason, eh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, this could be a bit of a laugh then. First one to find it, keeps it. In which case I'd better get a wiggle on. Sure you won't mind giving me a bit of an head start.
And go ahead, we got 4 people. We're gonna roll through that place.
Oi, hold your horses. You can't just say all that and then run off. And there are monsters in here, you know. Look at you, going off half-cocked on your own. You must have a screw loose.
Who do you think you are, underestimating me like that? You should know by now how good I am at creeping around. Those monsters won't even know I'm in here. Not like you big fat clodhopper.
Where you have stealth, we have brute strength, and he is an absolute unit. And a quite fun delight as well, you know? He's just a little boy. I changed to him to break, well, no, I didn't change to him, but I had an instance where I didn't wipe out, but I had an instance where I already did, dude. Calm down. And so stop being sheepish. This is what I mean by he was talking to me about I'm not talking to Medea enough. He's like, dude, she just talked to me about some throwing a hint my way. Talking, oh, I just want to marry my true love. I hope this marriage works out. But I had an instance, but as you can see, times wiped out is good. It's still the same as always, where me and Angelo went down because we were going up against those like little death tappers or whatever they are. They have death magic, those little dancer gremlin things, and they managed to get me and Angelo, and we're the only 2 idiots who know Zing. So that became a problem in itself, based off the fact that I had to fight 3 of them. They were doing sultry dances and death magic, and 2 golems that just pieced up Yangus and Yangus and Jessica. So at that point, I was rightfully freaking out because I was just gonna lose a premonition off of just that and that alone. It's like I refused to lose to these common mobs, so I ran away. That was the first battle I ran away with my tails tucked between. Wow, you guys are abominations. I ran with my tail tucked between my legs. And luckily, I made it out. But during that time, I got to see Yangus break barrels, and it's just... he is real accustomed to being short, I tell you. Like, I'll show you in a second if I find a barrel. I'm pretty sure no, that was a chest I was coming up on. Alright, way to go. So if Kaboom isn't gonna work, might as well not bother. That's not bad. Alright. You mean to tell me she missed this very first room? Come on, Red. I was giving you more credit than that. You just immediately sold the bag. That's where I came in, right? Oh, it's another room. And then I can go to the stairs. Okay. Well, let me check room first. I am quite the curious fellow. And I have the key that unlocks everything. Alright, well, cool. Vase time. So, this is what Yangus does. And that just made him, like, 10 times more cool in my eyes. Just like, you are just a delight, aren't you? Like, look. That's what he does. It's just... He's just a little boy, man. It's like, he is something else, I tell you. I don't know what it is. He's just a cool dude, man. I don't need to go here, though. I don't. Those are the same. Okay, those are the doors I walk past. I just gotta loop around. Alright, so, might be running a little bit long. I ended up staying for, longer than I care to admit on that little mystery of mine, trying to figure out what to do. All that stabbing for 31 is like, what's the point? And on top of that, I think I might have mistranslated some of the items too. Now that I think about it, because the only reason I say that is because Jessica's prayer ring says it restores MP when used as an. I got another free fly in here. Are you serious? And it's a fat one too. Oh my god, dude. I'll deal with you later. Well, what was I talking about before I saw that thing? Jessica's prayer ring. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. Room's been looted. That fast, really? Like, you're just chilling. Well, I'll talk with you in a second. Let me read some books. It's the Diary of a Simpletonian. In an effort to reduce my load when out traveling, I decided to use my favorite helm as a makeshift cooking pot. One day, as I was using it to warm some fresh milk, I accidentally dropped a cow pat into it. I was all set to drink it anyway, but guess what? My helm suddenly sprouted a pair of horns. Now I can't balance it on the ground for cooking anymore. And to make matters worse, it fell over when the horns came out, so I lost ingredients too. Oh well, I guess there's no use crying over spilt milk. Baba Taka discovers a new recipe for the alchemy pot. Bullish headwear equals some kind of helm, plus cow pat, plus fresh milk, and what about it? You mean tell me people can just make alchemy pots out of nowhere, dude? For no reason? Interesting. In a second, Red. Stop pacing. Evil weapons. Modify a battle fork with a poison weapon and combine it with curse iron and create a demon sphere. You repulse it to a demon sphere. You'll find it occasionally take the life of an enemy with a single thrust. Oh, that's cool. Battle fork. Well, I have that. Plus a poison weapon. I can buy that. Plus an ill-fated item. I don't know what it means by that. It's an old and tattered diary. In my youth, I sailed the seas, explored the world, and discovered more rare and valuable treasures than I can remember. But I will regret to my dying day the fact that in all my travels, I never managed to set foot on the island of the legendary Godbud. Alas, my frail old body prevents me from setting out on another arduous sea voyage, and so I can't go myself. I have placed a clue to finding the island within my treasure vault. You who wish to take up the mantle of my legacy, proceed through the hidden door at the back of this room and stand before me. Are you gonna be like an undead guy that's sitting there? How you doing, Red? You can't find out what you need to do? Even though I can see the door that's so obvious as it Like, look, it even has a little handle. You mean to tell me you're a horrible thief, Red? Come on. I don't know what Yangus saw on you. Like, I may be bad with directions, but when it comes to solving issues, I am. Well, actually, what? Yeah, what? I was trying to weigh in my mind whether or not the whole me trying to find this stupid cave was a direction thing or a puzzle thing. It was just a direction thing. I may be bad with directions, but when it comes to puzzles, I'm real quick at finding out the flaws.
Captain Crow's study, eh? Smells a bit fishy to me. There must be something in here. It's just a question of finding it. Go on then. What you waiting for? Get looking.
Yeah, well, right here, obviously. Turn it? Yes. Like, it looks just so out of place. It looks like an actual door frame, too. Because of the whole, like, mouse time, everyone. I keep forgetting to say that. But mouse time, everyone. It's like because of that little frame right here. Like, nobody's just gonna have
some kind of secret passage in here. Right again.
If you knew, why didn't you turn it and close it before my guys showed up? Plus me, so we wouldn't be able to compete with you and reach the destination ahead of you. Like, you're claiming credit for our work.
So, looks like our competition's back on track then, eh? I won't be losing to the likes of you.
Okay. Whatever you say. Ooh, a big place. I am curious about what's over here first, though. Just a little bit. I wonder how Jessica breaks barrels. I need to see that. You're quite strong, but not strong enough. Let's just go ahead and do a nice little sizzle. You attack, you do a kaboom, and you do a kaswish. I'll show you what happens when you bring 3 of the same enemy type towards me. Failure. Ooh, how fancy. And don't worry, your cremation begins now, you filthy undead. I'm curious, because they went through all that effort to give Yangus his own thing. What about you, Jessica? Then I need to see Angelo's. Oh, you're just normal. Man, that's anticlimactic. What about you, buddy? You can just straight lift it. You don't even... Like, I noticed at least the difference in pickup speed. Angelo got some arm strength in there. He just... Alright, breaking this. Okay. Just like that. That was quick. Say, bro, where do you go to work out? I'm not fighting that. Mainly because I don't want to. Your army. And... I didn't have to waste all that mana, but I was just too lazy to bother going individually. I need to holy protection because I don't want to deal with this at the current moment. At least when I'm backtracking. It's like when I'm backtracking, I'd rather not have to, oh hey, fight me too! What is your problem? Alright, I like it. Some swords on the wall. Some extra stuff. Some stairs here. I'm curious about that other side though. Oh wait, let's check on this first. Yeah, this isn't a whole nother area yet. It is. Well then, let's turn back around. So this is where I'm supposed to go. I need to see where I can hypothetically go, but get cut off at. Yeah, I pick up... You're saying Angelo's stronger than me? That's sad. I'm supposed to be a royal guards. This is why I don't even trust the guards in the kingdom. They're so weak, dude. And then for some reason we have the all-powerful staff that can practically end the world stuck in Trodain. And it's like, dude, you let a jester break into the kingdom. Come on now. Now you mean to tell me that your guards were top of the line quality when a guy in a jester costume? I'm guaranteeing that's cursed. That's why my brain just froze for a second because I looked at it. It's like, I'm gonna probably have to cure that. Oh yeah, and then Hades Helm too. Yeah, you can miss me with that. I've had experience with Hades Helm before. Go ahead and look at that. Ooh. Surrounded by an air of danger. I wonder why. Does a heck of a job for my defense though. Okay, the bone shield, no. I'll wait to test that out though. I am curious about this. Can I zoom back here? If I can, then I'll part ways now, but I don't think I can. Oh boy. Goodbye. Oh, music's still playing. I got screwed. Really? But this is what I mean. I was in a situation with like this many enemies, right? And then they were doing weird dances and sultry dances, which were knocking me on my feet. They managed to knock all of us on our feet. And this is me referring back to my little scare moment that I had. They knocked all of us to our feet. And then got in a free turn. Along with the fact that, freaking what you call it, they had death magic, which was just instant. So at that point, it's like I couldn't do anything but hope that I could get away in time. Because them golems, if they get critical hits on you, that's a guaranteed like 150, 160 range. And I wasn't trying to be a part of that. Especially with just Yangus there. Yangus and Jessica, those are the only two that can't heal anybody. And Yangus got mid-heal at least now, but what is mid-heal gonna do this late into our journey? Ooh, scary. One more hit, come on. Ah, I see you going all the way. Well, you want to hit him? Or are you just going to power up and leave? Well, you powered up just to leave. Whatever, you did your job. But I'll take it from here. I appreciate it. I see we're immediately resorting to poison tactics. Like that fast. Second you got the chance, you said, I can't poison a statue, but I can poison flesh and blood. Ah! What is your problem? You see these stairs in here. So I have to go that way. Okay. So it's quite literally, I go that way to drain the water. And then I come back because now the path's clear. Makes sense, makes sense. But now that I know, and I'm not missing out on any potential treasures, I can go all the way over here. Let me see, I'm curious. Ah, I can. Okay. Good stuff. mean, I'm already in here. Might as well finish it up at least. That's my train of thought right now. Already in the little cave. I'm gonna have to go down all the floors again. I don't even... Wow, I chanced upon the right door apparently. I thought I was heading towards the stairs.
So, we meet again. Just so as you know, there's nothing to see here.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it, because I wasn't even trying to go there. I'm pretty sure I need to hit that door that I just ran by.
Up to you, whether you believe me or not.
Did I go down it? I did. Okay. I was like... my brain was trying to process. Like, did I go down the stairs already? I did. Okay. It's like I forget things so fast. Alright. Ideas. She said there's nothing there. She don't know how to look for stuff, but watch her come by and try and take the credit for it. And yo, but you can hear it, right? Like the music still plays. If I didn't get out successfully. Oh my God, you have that. All right, well we're no longer playing around. You guys are, you're no bueno. Faulting. I hate the one that targets the whole team as opposed to just one. I lucked out that it was just one. But I'm not taking a chance. You can kill the monster team before you deal with us. Go ahead, let them have the 1-2 special. Show them what you can do, hoodwink. Not hoodwink, but I don't care. You did a good job, Carlos. Show them what you can do, hoodwink, with 50 tension. Finish the job. Good stuff. Nice. And I'm making my money back. Not as much as I would like, but enough to flex my wealth. Alright. So no, that fruit fly is pissing me off. Same as the last one. It just keeps like darting by the screen and I see it just immediately zoom. I'm like, you're lucky that I can't swat you at the current moment. Chest over here. And then I need to do something with those pulleys over there, I guarantee you. At least they look like pulleys. So, here. No. Really? Oh my. Can you guys not? $46 for that? Are you smoking crack right now? It's 46 for some poison. That's a free hit. I'm not sitting in for that. I was gonna call him anyway if I felt like it, but I'm definitely not sitting in for no 46s. Like I gotta deal with that and getting hit by them. Took you long enough, buddy. Look at that magic. My thing is, what's the point? Now that I think about it, what's the point of learning all these like stat lowering moves if every time I reach a big bad of the area, right? Well, every time I reach the big bad of the area, I just always get denied any type of status moves. Like, they just don't work on them. She just... Red is doing nothing. And then she's sitting there, oh yeah, there's no way we can solve this. Just walks off, and then watch, I go up there and she's gonna sit there and go, oh, well, I figured it was a hand crank. Okay. Alright, that's enough water looking. Now I'm about petered out on that front. Really?
So moving the handle makes the water go down, eh?
Yeah. I'm surprised you did not get that.
Well, thanks for that. Now I can get even further ahead of ya.
Good for you, Red. Good for you.
Bad luck, eh? Must be a bit annoying that you figured it out, but I'm the one to benefit.
Yeah, you just happen to luck out and be in the area. I'm surprised. I figured this was more of a you be ahead of me and I don't have to see you thing, but every time I have to see you and you keep trying to claim my credit, now you're making me annoyed. So whatever. Let's go ahead and go back up. Wrong way. But now that that's settled, I guarantee you she's gonna run into like a big monster or something, and then I have to take care of it. I said, help me! You got yourself into that situation. I thought you said we were competing. What do you mean you need help? You lucky Yangus is on the team. If Yangus wasn't on the team, I wouldn't even bother. I'd just let you burn. Thank you. They actually let me go. I especially did not want to deal with that. That just looked like a headache. Every now and then the monsters do surprise you and they make it a headache. Like, okay guys, you're doing all this extra stuff. I need to buy more magic water from the casino too. I'll be on the to-do list for later. Usually it's the mermen and the riptide people. Yeah, usually it is. Of course you did that. Let me guess. Yeah. There goes a mandatory 40 as well from that too. Well, at least it's lower. Alright team, all yours. Have fun. They want to die so badly they can. It's like you guys think you can win the fight against me, but then you realize very quickly I am not to be trifled with. Look at that, trying your hardest, huh? Oh, they can poison the statue. How about that? Dude, you're like a magical construct. How are you getting poisoned? $68 for that. And like some of those ticks, man. So far, what I'm seeing, some of those ticks are quite ridiculous. I don't even know what that does. Besides, like, assuming we make them miss more, I guess. But yeah, I don't see much missing being done. Ridiculous, man. Good stuff, Talos. Alright, you can leave it to us. We got it handled from here, boys. Still standing, all. Oh no. Thank God. Do we know that? I'd love to know that. I feel like Jessica, of all people, should know that. She doesn't. Okay, we don't know that. Alright, so just a simple Omni Hill, drink of magic water, and then I need to fix you. Actually, we can hold off on the magic water for now. I'm in no rush for it. At least at the current moment. Alright. Now, Red, one can only hope that you did not get yourself into an enormous predicament, but the way things are going in here, even I'm having some slight difficulty. At least trying to avoid fights. And these are narrow passageways, so you guaranteed are gonna run into a problem. This looks like the final room. Ah, she looted that chest already. Well then. Oh. And music's getting intense.
What took you so long? Looks like the goodies are mine, eh? We did say it was first come, first served.
Something's gonna drop down, isn't it? Oh, well, that'll do it too.
Ahoy there! They call me Cap'n Crow. Long ago, I were one of the pirates who sailed the seven seas.
Your spirit comes up to scare somebody, and your first thought is, "Ahoy there!" What made you think that was gonna be a cool entrance? You could have just went, "They call me Cap'n Crow. What business have ye near my treasure, lads?" Something like that. Not, "Ahoy there!" It was like, "Hello." What? What are you? When was he here? I don't know. He's loitering now, but.
Think you can take my treasure, do you? Think you've got what it takes?
Probably not.
Yo ho ho then. Prove it.
Oh my gosh.
Fight me. Else get your hands off my jewels.
Oh, fighting ain't really my cup of tea, but...
I was expecting more of a stab motion to go on, and he just shish kebabs her.
What are you doing getting yourself into this?
I'm being useless, I would say. Is she actually like on the ground in front of me? She is. Yeah, sucks for you. Alright, let's bag real quick. Yeah, I need to go back. Yes. Make sure everybody's in tip-top condition. All right. Please just be you and only you. That's all I ask. If I'm like seriously, I feel like I should train. Do I trust my instinct, or do I just go balls to the wall? I'm already like overtime anyway. Might as well just go balls to the wall. Yeah, but that thing, that last fight, well, you know, Jessica was pushing it. Well, it was just the boys that time. Yeah, Angus, you have that leaf on you, right? He does. Okay. All right. Let's go, Cap'n Crow.
So, you're after me treasure, are ya?
Indeed.
You'll have to fight me first, mateys.
All right, let's do this.
Captain Crow draws near.
Captain Crow has no idea what I'm capable of. Call team. Dabejios! I need you! I need Talos to do some big damage. If Dumb King can oomph him, we'll be good. That's good enough. 85 is cool. Oomph Talos. Not that idiot. He spends way too much time bulking up and blinding people with, I don't know. I guess he's like dropping his draws or something. And he's looking, what is that? I don't know. It's just monster dingaling. Good stuff, Talos. No, that's all he does. He just wastes. Thank you. At least you did something, but you just waste time psyching up. Ooh. Okay, I might have been in over my head in this fight if he can do that. Somebody's dying. At least it's gonna be the monsters. Alright, well, hit Talos or something. Hoodwink's already up to 50. Oh, you can do that. That's annoying. What the? Don't you guys go run, you cowards! You want to play that way? We'll play that way. Kaboom. You can switch. We got at least one for each first turn. Okay, never can switch again. Dear God, dude. I have to be prepared for that, and that's annoying in itself. Falcon attack. He's gonna hit somebody. I prefer. You accelerate. Do that. I'm hoping at least when I get the chance to do Kasap, it actually does something. But I just can't put my faith in any status moves, man. Hit Baba or Lingus, please. I fucking hate you with that. Something tells me defend. Like quite literally defend. We didn't do any stat things. Don't worry about that. Of course. I knew you were going for her too. At least the boys can handle it. I know for a fact they can. So I'm not too concerned about that. If anything, you dropped a dead weight on our team. Looks like I'll be using my premonition here. That's not the right mindset to have, though. Actually, now I'm curious. Captain Crow. Let's see. DQ 8. Captain Crow health. Oh, didn't even have my. One second. Captain Crow health. Anytime, so I can actually see. He tensioned out already, didn't he? How bad is it? I'm only taking so long in the first place because I want to see how bad it is. DragonQuest.org/wiki. Add a dash in between it getting freaky. Captain Crow. Experiences. Hey! I might be fucking dead. Well, assuming I took down that much already. See calculator. He has 3,000 health, by the way. 3,680. So calculator. How bad is it for you guys? Like, we had to defend that. So my best bet, if I want to take down that much in the first place, I need this. Abilities, no. Spells. Omni, you, psych up, and you psych up. He only does that whenever he's like getting high tension, you know? So I got one more turn of that. Actually, no, I can just hit him now. He's not gonna let me. He's 20. He's gonna go 50, 100, and then he's gonna. Oh no, he's gonna dispel the second one. Okay, okay. So just focus on this. Psych up again. Psych up. You can get one more off before he does that. So I did, I think 72. So minus 72. He's gonna let me go first. I trust Yengus to be able to. You defend. Yeah, I need you. Need one of the healers up just in case. Yengus attack. Angelo, get that off if you can. You're probably gonna get rocked, but I need you at least get it off. 172. 148. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Nobody has any stats. AoE. Alright, we can get off an Omni heal. Abilities, spells. It's gonna be relying on Bava here. Psych up again. Psych up again. Because that's all he's gonna keep doing. He's gonna keep spamming that. Jessica's just a waste of mana right now. So she has to stay down. So we can keep this loop going. Fine. I can only keep it up as long as my mana decides to stay up. So now that I got that off, I can actually psych up Baba to give me a little bit of extra damage. Psych up Yengus and Angelo. Baba stays at 5, so at least I do a little bit more. We need to get crits. That's the only way we're getting out of this. I just used 2,000 as a baseline right now, since I don't know how much I took down already. But now, Falcon, attack, and Falcon again. Of course you did. Oh my god, dude, you're annoying. $72, so I was right. 52, come on Angelo, I need you to do something more. 48. Alright. You're just gonna do tension stuff again. So, on the heal. I can psych up him. It'd be better for me to just get off Falcon slashes as best I can on Angelo. Yengus I can psych up for like one big hit. 50, oh my gosh, Angelo, you next to nothing. Five. Another Falcon. I had the leaf just in case. Just remember, I have leaf. Yengus can attack. I didn't mean to do that. Well, you needed that anyway. whatever. I'll just reason it by now. Minus 69. Minus 76. Abilities. I'm gonna have to make Yangus or Baba feed each other that mana water. Actually, make Yangus share his mana so we can be safe. Yeah, it's whatever. I knew you were gonna do that anyway. Alright. Minus 46. Minus 50. Minus 72. Okay. So we're at 1,072 right now. Fight. Spells. Break out an Omni because I don't trust it as always. Abilities. Like, you don't have anything. You can actually... I want you to share... Yeah, share magic with Baba so we can keep that up to date. Minus what? Come on. The fact that Red thought she had a chance against this monster is beyond me. Give that to Baba. And then we're just gonna have to go again with that. Can we not like double call our team? It's just once? Yeah, it's just once. Falcon slash. No. Just attack. We can all attack like normal. Honestly, I'm fine with that. Where was that before? Like, you just single target me that time. 50. I made you to up your damage there, buddy. 70 and 43. Okay. I'm gonna need you to focus on full healing yourself to be on the safe side. You attack and you attack as well. Minus 52. Minus 44. Like now, and he's going for crits now. I feel like that's what he's trying to do. He's like, he's just gonna keep on Omni healing. You right? And you ain't gonna stop me. 15. It helps if I have a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just a question of whether or not I can reach that light. 45. That's why I looked up his health, because like if you psyching up like that, you a problem. Now if he gets I don't want to jinx it. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. I don't want to say it. That's Murphy's Law in action, baby. 15. You know what I'm afraid of? If he does that, then he'll mess up the whole flow. Like quite literally. The whole flow is just gonna crap the bed. 32. Alright, boys. 50. You're doing even less. Alright. I got scared. I thought he was going for Angela. Okay. You're doing things I don't like. You just focus on that. Don't be doing what you just did there. Minus 49. I'm glad Baba's such a unit. All them seeds are paying off. Hypothetically, 322 left. Hypothetical. $49. 35. 30. I can live with that. I have to grit my teeth every time I see that. 52. 70. It's about time you did a 72. Minus 45. Abilities. Spells. Omni. Attack. Falcon. 50. Okay, so we are now negative 11. We have assumedly 1,000 and some change to go. That's minus 74, minus 52, minus 53. Stop with that. Don't. Okay. Angelo can full heal himself.
You have that. I mean, it's not gonna do anything against a boss, but it's nice to know he does have that.
He has whack and whack or whatever it is. I don't remember the other one, but I know whack. I can live with that. Minus 74. Minus 48. Second I run out of mana, this strategy just is going to crap the bed. But until then, I'm hanging in there. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need some training. Cause that is I couldn't afford to get Jessica up there. That was just like, we're at the point where she can't even compete. She just has to stay down. It's better to keep her down rather than risk it on a 50% chance when realistically it's a 25 in the first place. Not even that, it's like a 10. Well, good stuff, buddy. It's nice to see.
Allocate skill points.
Okay, dude. No, I'm not gonna... Yeah, cool. I'm not gonna put any points in there if I can't raise it any higher. I actually want to start going into scythes. Kazim, thank you. That's just the spell I needed anyway. Think about it. Get your charisma up. Divine intervention, you say? A pirate's hat. How fancy.
Shiver me timbers, you beat old Cap'n Crow. 'Tis a good sign. My treasure be yours.
I would like to say you were cheating during that, but whatever.
Me old hearties. Take my treasure and fulfill the dream I never could.
Let's just get Red out of here and get out of here ourselves, because that was just way too much stress. You gonna pick her up or what? Well, at least she woke back up. How you doing, Red? Look at her moping
that
about.
That ain't something I wanted you to see. And you've gone and got the bounty to boot. But hang on. Is that all it is? That scraggy old bit of paper? That's pathetic. If I'd have known it was as naff as that, I'd never have bothered. I suppose I'll just have to make do with the 10,000 gold coins I picked up on the way.
Say what now?
Right, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this damn hole to last me a lifetime.
Did you find him in the cave that was rightfully mine because I took care of the captain that was going to kill you?
She got all that dough down here. She's a sly old fox, that Red.
She did. Thank you for clarifying, Genghis. Whatever. We made it out of here with our lives.
Well, we got what we come for. Ain't no point in us hanging around here no more neither.
It's like, what's the point of psych up if every time I want to psych up, they just dispel it? It's like, that's also annoying. Just get me out of it. Well, actually, hold up. I almost forgot about that. Get up. Alright, but it's like, just get me out of here. Oh my gosh, that's... Thank God. Well, now we got out. We got the map. So, realistically, if I look at the map, use. Oh, I goofed. Ah! Okay. Well, then that'll be next time. We had enough action today. Let's go to... Let's go to Arcadia. That's enough action. And again, it lasted almost as long. I was trying to keep it short, but it's like, I'm in the cave. I spent so long trying to find it. Let's finish it at least. Then I get to that monster. I'm not in. Oh, I'm in Arcadia. I was gonna say I'm in the wrong place. I meant to go to Argonia. Okay, well, at least that's out the way. Everybody recover. It's actually nighttime, so you know what I can do? I'm pretty sure this refreshes. From what I looked up, they said it refreshes. Never mind, it never refreshes. Okay, they lied to me. Because I was looking up where to get seed skills at and all that fun stuff. That's fun, man. I just need somewhere to rest my head. Like, I genuinely got scared there because I thought he was going for somebody who couldn't take the hit. Slash, I wasn't expecting him to break out a hit like that after he did that. We were going through such a nice, comfortable loop of he tensions up to 100. I get in like a couple psych ups and then I hit him. And then out of nowhere, he's just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna hit you now. Huh? And the only thing that I was really definitely afraid of was if he decided he was just going to crit somebody out of nowhere. And if that somebody happened to be Baba. Because Baba's the only one with Omni Heal. So if Baba's critted, then it's no longer a safe occasion because I'll have to rely on Angelo's multi-heal, which is guaranteed 100, but he's doing 226. Which is, I get 2 of that off, but I'm still in a net negative, you know? I'm stuck in a loop until I get Baba up, which I don't even think we'd well, actually, no, I have Yangus in that leaf. I forget that sometimes. That's enough. That is enough. I need to level up something sometime soon. Like, come on now. I need some slimes, man, some better slimes. An actual place where slimes are in abundance. The only way I can do that is when I get that stupid bird. Because every time I look up like metal sliming spots, it's always like, okay, so what you want to do is fly here? Okay, well, I'm already out the video. Do you intend to continue on your adventure at this point, my child? No, father.
Oh, great and compassionate goddess, please grant this child a peaceful respite.